So, how are you today? Let's have a look. How are you feeling? Are you in the red zone today? Are you feeling a bit angry? Ooh. Are you in the yellow zone today? Feeling a bit silly? Up. Are you in the green zone today? Are you happy? Or are you in the blue zone today? You're a bit sad or a bit tired? Tell your grown up how you're feeling today. That's good to hear. Melissa's feeling happy. I hope you are too. Today I thought we'd do an assembly on World Environment Day. So I thought we'd have a look about learning about our climate. So let's have a look at the PowerPoint I've got on my screen. Here we go. Melissa's doing her own filming, so I hope it's not too wobbly. Here we go. This is today's assembly. Melissa, make it onto a full screen, Melissa. So let's do slideshow. And from the beginning, that's better. So we're going to learn about what is climate change. Oh, I hope it's not too wobbly. Let's have a look. Turn the page. This is the planet Earth. It's the unique place where we live. If you look just here, this is the United Kingdom. And we live near Aylesbury, which is kind of in the middle of this lump here. Let's have a look what it tells us about our Earth. What do we have on Earth? What do you think we have? Have a look at the big planet. What can you see? All right, you can see the blue stuff, which is called the, oh, I've forgotten what it's called. What's it called? It's called the, you're right, it's called the sea. And then you can see all these bits of land. Let's see what it says. Our planet Earth is a unique place to live. It has rivers, lakes, volcanoes, mountains, beaches and valleys. Nearly 3/4 of our Earth is covered with water. So most of it's covered with water. And we just have these continents or pieces of land that we live on. Let's find out a bit more. It meets our 5 basic needs to live. So we need 5 things to live. A bit like our plants need different things to live, so do we. We need oxygen, which is the air we breathe. We need food, like the plants need nutrients. We need water to drink and for washing in, just like our plants need water. We need shelter, so our houses. And then we need some warmth, which we get from the, where do we put our plants? We put them outside in the, what's that thing called? That orange thing in the sky is called the, that's right. Oh, thank you for your help. It's called the sun. So we get our warmth from the sun as well. And we also wear clothes that help us keep warm, don't we? So let's have a look what else we need to learn about our planet. Our environment is everything around us. So this includes the plants, the animals, other humans and the air that we breathe. So everything that we know is our environment around us. In the classroom environment, we have displays on the walls sometimes, and we have chairs and tables. But in your home environment, you have a kitchen and a living room, bedrooms, bathroom. All those things are about our environment. So let's have a look what else we can find out. What is a climate? Our Earth has different types of weather with lots of different in lots of different countries. We call these weather types climates. So it's what it's like. If it's sunny or rainy or hot or dry. So this picture is the Namib Desert. It is hot and dry. So it's very sandy, very blue skies. Not much grows there. This is the Amazon rainforest. It is wet and hot and has lots of trees. So that's another type of climate. So we've got 1, 2, I wonder how many more there are going to be. 3, the Antarctic is very cold. It is the coldest place on Earth. And look, what's this on the mountains? It's called, that's right, it's called snow. And this is ice. If you got that right, give yourself a clap. You're doing very well. So we've got 1, 2, 3 different types of climates. Do you think there's going to be any more? Let's have a look. 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And the fourth one, what does this look like? It looks like sand. And the blue, see the waves? It's the blue sea. The beaches are in the Mediterranean are lovely and warm. Oh, that looks a nice place to visit. Have a look at the different climates on the screen and say which one you would like to go and visit. Ooh, looks like you wanted to go and see something slightly different. I think they'd all be very exciting places to visit. Perhaps you can look up one of those different climates on YouTube and have a look at what happens there. That might be something you want to do with your helper. What does climate change mean for us? Global warming, that's a big word, but I'm sure it's something you'll have heard about. It isn't good for the Earth. It means that the ice is starting to melt in the Antarctic, and this could cause floods in other parts of the world. So look at that poor polar bear. He hasn't got much land to stand on because it's been melting, because our temperatures have been changing. Ooh, the rising levels of the sea, because all the ice is melting, it means there's more water, so the sea gets a bit higher. It means that animals such as turtles will have no beaches to nest on. And because the temperature, like the sun shining, and it's getting hotter than it used to do, it means that there will be more female turtles born, because the temperature says whether they're boys or girls when they come out of the eggs. But if they all have girl eggs, that means that they could become extinct, because we need boys and girls to make the eggs. Developing countries. So some countries that don't have much money and they're trying to earn more money and keep their living, so they might be growing things for like beans for us in our supermarkets and things like that, which they then trade with other countries. They might not be able to keep doing that if the weather keeps changing, because they might not get enough water. So it's really important for us to look after our climate and see what's happening to it. So how can we help? Everybody must do their bit. This is our earth that we share. We only have one earth, so we need to look after it. Let's have a look how we can look after it. We can reduce, reuse and recycle. So like our bin in our classroom, where we take it out to the recycling and the paper gets reused, if we have things that we can reuse, we don't need to throw them away. So you might reuse a tub for a plant pot holder. You might be able to wash things up and recycle them. Or there might be things like you don't have a throwaway plate every time you have your dinner, you have a pot plate. So you wash it up and you use it again. Things that you can use again are helping reduce the amount of recycling that we need to do. Oh, cars. So all the cars that have been on the road and all their exhaust fumes are making the air quite horrible sometimes. So if we walk or cycle to school, or we walk or cycle to work, we're helping reduce all the horrible stuff that goes out into the atmosphere, and that will help our climate. We could use less electricity. So when you're finished with something, you need to turn it off. Or when we're washing our hands, maybe, we need to turn the tap off so we don't wash lots of water down the drain. Let's have a look what it says next. Ooh, how can we help? So we can eat less dairy products. Things, so we don't need to eat meat with every meal. We can eat lots of different healthy options, can't we? You can think about all the healthy cooking we did at school and all the different things that we made. We made some pita pizzas, although we did have some cheese on that, didn't we? And we made some fruit kebabs, and you made some guacamole dips. So you've done lots of really good cooking. So just think about what we're eating every day. Try and eat healthily. We could plant more trees. Trees are very good for an environment. So if we plant trees, it helps us. We could use less water. Have a quick shower instead of a bath. This uses a lot less water. But you also have to do what makes you comfortable as well. So these are only suggestions. So thank you very much for coming to our assembly all about the planet Earth. One thing I would like you all to have a look at, if you can, is how the ozone layer has been repairing itself in the coronavirus lockdown, because lots of places are getting a much better air quality. If you find a picture on Elliot, if you find a picture on the computer of Kathmandu, you can see, which is a really big mountain, you can see all the way across to Mount Everest, and that's the first time you've been able to do that in living history. It's a fantastic thing because all the air is becoming clearer because we're not travelling as much. And have a look what other facts you can find. I heard that the ozone layer is 62% repaired just in this short period of time that we haven't been travelling around different locations. So have a think about how the coronavirus has helped our world become a better place. Although it's been a bit sad and some people haven't had a very nice time and we've had to stay in our houses, we have still got some positive things that have come out of it. So have a look about different programmes or on YouTube about how it's affected our ozone layer. Thank you so much for listening, and I will speak to you again soon. Take care, everybody. Bye bye.